The pilot suddenly saw something terrifying appear right in front of him. The next second, due to the collision, both engines on either side of the aircraft instantly shut down. The pilot tried over and over again to restart the engines, but nothing worked. The 155 passengers in the cabin had no idea about this dangerous situation. The flight attendants tried to calm the passengers, explaining that the plane was just experiencing some turbulence. The co-pilot immediately pulled out the emergency checklist and began studying what to do, while Captain Sully immediately contacted ground control and asked for help. After receiving the information, the control tower immediately ordered Flight 1549 to return to the airport right away. After a while, the co-pilot found a method that might restart the engines, but despite the pilot's best efforts, the engines still wouldn't start. The plane was falling rapidly, with the entire city below. Captain Sully immediately realized the aircraft couldn't make it to the airport. Time was running out, and he had to make the right decision immediately. The only option now was to land the plane in the river. However, if any part of the aircraft, the fuselage or wings, hit the water first, the entire plane could break apart within seconds. Ground control kept instructing them to land at a nearby airport, but Sully knew clearly that there wasn't enough time to reach an airport now. Then the flight signal disappeared from radar. The plane was now only 500 meters from the ground. The pilot immediately issued an emergency landing alert. The flight attendants in the cabin told all passengers how to position themselves in their seats and how to brace for the landing impact. When everyone was ready, the pilot gripped the controls tightly, trying to bring the plane down using all his experience and strength. Thanks to Captain Sully's incredible skill, the aircraft finally made a perfect balanced landing on the Hudson River. The plane's structure remained intact, but the danger wasn't completely over. Icy river water immediately began flooding into the cabin. Captain Sully personally entered the passenger cabin and asked every passenger to put on their life jackets. He said everyone had to evacuate quickly. The flight attendants opened the emergency doors and deployed the slides. Some passengers climbed out through windows and directly onto the wings. Everyone, both passengers and crew, calmly exited the plane one by one. But the weather outside was extremely cold. Then, nearby rescue teams spotted them. Gradually, everyone was pulled from the water. The crew members stayed inside the aircraft until the very end, and by that time, the cabin had a meter of water in it. Captain Sully was still checking to make sure no passengers had been left behind. For him, other people's lives were the most important thing. Then he grabbed the accident records and left the aircraft. In just 20 minutes, all 155 passengers and the entire crew were rescued. The whole incident, from the bird strike to the emergency river landing, took only 208 seconds. But afterward, the Aviation Safety Board began questioning Captain Sully. Their engineers reviewed the data and claimed that shortly before landing, the left engine was still running, meaning the pilot was wrong about both engines being completely shut down. What do you think about that?